Hey there, everybody. It's Maggie from Personal Euphoria with a kind of fun movement tip this Monday. It's specifically a good option for anyone who has sprained or strained their ankle. But even if you haven't, it's going to be a little like, can you actually do this move? Because even if you don't have a sprain or a strain, it'll be interesting to see if you can do the movement. And if you want to keep strong foot and have a strong foot and strong ankle, you should practice it even if you haven't injured your foot. So a couple years ago, I did sprain my foot. I tore like 3 ligaments. So a sprain is when you tear ligaments, they connect bone to bone. A strain is if you tear a tendon, which connects muscle to bone. When you strain a tendon, those muscles can help compensate. But when you strain a ligament, or when you sprain a ligament, there's nothing else to compensate it, right? So it takes usually constant maintenance. I can go often 3 weeks without doing my ankle exercises, but if I skip them much longer than that, I suffer for it. So it's a lifelong journey once you have an injury like that, most likely. All right, so we should be able to slide our foot left and right, or turn it out and turn it in. Now, if you go to try that, you might find your whole leg moves. So the first order of business is, can you keep your thigh and knee still and get your foot to move in and out? And then the next thing to consider when it's doing this is, when you turn out, does your pinky toe and the outside of your foot lift up? And when you roll in, usually it's the opposite. Your big toe will lift up. But it could do any other fluky thing. Those are just the most common. So the question is, can you turn your foot out and in and keep the entire ball of the foot on the ground? So not letting the big toe and the big toe knuckle lift up, not letting the pinky toe arch up. And then again, once you've got that, making sure it's not really happening from the thigh. Right? So turn out and turn in, and you might have to start with a very small range of motion and have that get bigger, but you want to be able to do that movement, and it's going to take a lot of work in the foot and the ankle. So it's going to keep it strong in there and maintain that mobility so that you then have it when you wind up walking or turn the foot out or in movement and daily activity. So play with that, see how it goes. It should not hurt. So if you've got an injury or if something is feeling like it's abrasive or rubbing against it or causing discomfort, I wouldn't do that right now, but it should definitely feel like a challenge and like steam's coming out of your ears to make it happen until you kind of narrow it down. So anyway, I hope that gives you a fun little game to play with your foot, and also an option if you've ever had a foot or ankle sprain specifically, but a strain too. It's just another tool in your toolbox for keeping that part of your body healthy. Have a great day and keep moving.